Ta-da! Here it is. Look at it. It's so beautiful and completely a mess. You know, the funny thing is I actually had this all cable managed and really nice just about a week ago. And then it was just time for a makeover and everything started falling apart. I've had this LED strip for almost 2 years now, and like the adhesive backing is just completely gone, and I've been using double-sided duct tape and it just can't hold on anymore. That poor thing's out of life. So yeah, the cable management was good and then it just started all falling apart. So I bought some professional cable management, more than just zip ties and Velcro straps, so that'll be coming in soon. But yeah, this is my setup. This is the main rig right here. My first... That almost fell off. Okay. Yeah, not very secure. I'm just gonna push this back. Okay. So that almost fell off. Anyways, yeah, here is my desk right now. It's actually a garage shelving unit. Yeah, talk about ultra budget. It makes a really nice desk. I won't lie, but unfortunately, you have these posts right here that are really sharp. So I bought these. It was like they're like corner protectors for babies and infants, and you baby-proof corners and stuff. So that's where I got this from, because it's just sharp metal right underneath there. So like that, leave that on there. And it also makes a really nice wrist rest as well. So I've never needed a wrist rest for any of my keyboards because I always had this cushy lining right here. So a budget alternative to a wrist rest. Just in case you guys are wondering, you can get this stuff. It's like the baby cornering proof stuff, and it works fantastic. But yeah, anyways, my peripherals are always changing because I'm always testing out new stuff to review and whatnot. So this is nothing in set. Ooh, but a little teaser for a new video. And here's the other side of the desk. This side of the desk. Yeah, it's all just a catastrophe. Well, I had the other PC up here, my Ryzen PC, but it's over on the other desk, which is... I'm not going to spoil it just yet, because that's going to be for another video. But yeah, here's all my stuff. There's all my crap. There's the money I'm saving. Got a whole $5 for school. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's what my setup is. It's crap right now. And yeah, I've got a whole bunch of stuff that came in that I got to review. Got some new cases, some more stuff. I bought some new tripods and stuff with that extra sexy smooth B-roll. My friend left his, what is this called? Ooze tube. That just sounds provocative and disgusting. I'm gonna put that down. And I got some Captain America stuff up here. Got some Hulk. And I've also got some Batman. So DC and Marvel. I'm not a fanboy of either. I love both of them just as much. But yeah, why can't you love both? Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you are interested in seeing the new setup makeover or remodel, because I am. Because it needs a desperate upgrade. Because this is what it's been for over a year. Well over a year. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Welcome to JDTechGear 2.0. No, I'm just kidding. Well, yeah, it's kind of a 2.0, and now I sit in this ridiculous chair, this gaming chair, and I have a new setup, completely redesigned from the ground up, and it's still in the works. It's always changing, it's always evolving. But I have completely remodeled my room to better suit my needs for the YouTube channel as kind of a 2.0 into the channel, stepping it up as far as quality and also consistency and just overall dedication to the YouTube channel. Because, I mean, it is starting to evolve into something much larger than I ever thought it would have been, at least within this year. So it's very exciting, and this is kind of showing my thoughts on how serious I take this thing. So yeah, so now that I sit in a gaming chair, does that make me official? No, of course not. And I'll go through and explain gaming chairs and why I went through everything that I picked. But firstly, I'm gonna walk you guys through the setup tour and go through each of the individual items and talk about them, because yeah, I'm gonna give you a proper setup tour. But first, let's talk about this chair, because I see a lot of these in the backgrounds of videos that YouTubers use, especially tech YouTubers and gaming YouTubers. Okay, so the thing is if you want a really good chair, I mean, this is a pretty much rule of thumb. I did a lot of research on a lot of different chairs. If you want a good computer chair that isn't a gaming chair, not that gaming chairs are really good, but if you want a really decent chair, you're gonna have to at least drop at least $600 to $800 at the minimum to have a quality made chair that's gonna last you for a couple of years. $500 to $800 minimum. Anyways, I needed something that suited my needs, suited my frame, because these gaming chairs are large. I'm 6'2", so I need something to fit my entire frame and gives me good posture for long hours at the desk, and this is what it suited. And it didn't cost me more than $300, and I was really happy with that. I went down to Staples and I sat down in a bunch of different styles of chairs, because you can only look through so many chairs on Amazon, read so many reviews from different places, but you got to know what works best for you. Honestly, I sat through the mesh chairs, I sat through the office chairs, the regular leather and tall chair, and the very cushy and lazy boy like chairs and all that. And honestly, none of them fit my needs or actually felt nice to sit in, especially if I wanted to do long hours of work. I wanted something firm, hold me up tight, and hold me straight up at the computer. Now, I didn't buy a DX Racer or anything like that. I bought a $170 chair. Yep, it's right there. A miniature. Yep, right there. So it's a $170 chair, and it works for what I need it to. It looks ridiculous, but it's the thing that fits my frame and gives me the posture that I need for long hours of work at the computer. Let's move on to the rest of the tour and explain how I got to the setup that I did. Now, I could have made this like a workshop type thing, and that would have been fine. I could have left the boxes up in some sort of fashion or something like that, but for what I needed right now, I really like design. I like aesthetic a lot. Now let's get to the setup tour and talk about it. Okay, welcome to the setup tour. So this is the entirety of the setup. Hope you enjoyed that B-roll. Just hit my head into the lamp. My dad and I built this desk over here, and we made it on the fly. We actually did. So I got inspiration from this from Paul's Hardware and a couple other tech YouTube channels with the natural wood finish. I just love the look of natural wood. Both these desks combined cost me about $114 in hardware, just hardware alone. But that's not including, the power tools and everything else that it took to assemble it. But if you do have that kind of stuff, I would highly recommend just kind of building your own desk. I mean, it saves a lot of money. But anyways, it's super rigid, super sturdy. This is my PC, which I'll be switching out. It has the 4790K, but it will be switched out for the Ryzen 1700 soon. Okay, these are two monitors here. both 1080p. That one's 144 refresh rate monitor, and this one is a 60 hertz refresh rate monitor. That one's IPS, that one's TN. So that one's photo editing and video editing. That one's for gaming and some editing as well, but that one has better color accuracy. And then over here, I got my audio right here, Audio Technica to be exact. I got a coaster over here. It's black and white, so it kind of matches. I'm kind of going for a theme here of black, white, teal, and natural wood finish. So anything that fits into that color scheme I really like. What do we got over here? Oh yeah, we got these light cubes. These things are the coolest. Yeah, so these things are really cool, but way overpriced. These things were like $20 for a cube. It was ridiculous, but they add a really cool ambiance to it, I must admit. So yeah, that was kind of a splurge, but I like lights. Over here we've got my keyboard and mouse, but this is constantly changing. Right now I'm using the Logitech G502. We have an RGB mouse pad over here, and I have a white extended mouse pad underneath. This is a keyboard I'm currently reviewing, and this is the bloody keyboard with the optical switches, the laser switches. Really cool keyboard, really like it a lot. So that's what I'm using right now. Otherwise I would be switching over to a white keyboard with RGB lighting, or the black on white contrast is pretty good too. But the reason why I have two mouse pads on here is primarily because there's like this little ridge over here, and it kind of just, this is a hard surface right here. It's sturdy, so it'll like kind of like teeter on that edge between the two desks. So this kind of helps soften that edge out, and it doesn't really move or teeter on that edge anymore. Also, I like having the RGB lights like glow onto the white, so it's kind of different. It's pretty cool. I like it. And I was able to tuck the cable in under here between the ridge. For audio, we have the what are these? The Logitech Z623, I believe they are. It's a five speaker surround system, but I only have 2 speakers up because 5 speakers is way too much over here and it would be way too crowded. Anyways, there's a dedicated subwoofer down there, and I also have a iPhone charger right here, so that works out pretty nicely. This is what the cable management looks like. I have all the cables right here, and here's the light strip right here, and more cables, and you can see all the cables underneath here. It's crazy. And if I can just get around here, right there is a USB hub with all my USB connectivity going right there. And then underneath I have a raceway channeling some of the cables over there. So working with these 2 desks makes it quite difficult to kind of do all the cable management. But yeah, and then there's the subwoofer right under there. Alright, so I have everything neatly in place. I have this mounted up right on the side support beam on the desk, and then I have all the cables running through this raceway and channeled through these cable clips to their corresponding plug, I guess. Some of the other cables over there are also routed up there, and some of the cables are routed up these legs. Here's my product display table, which is currently being used for other miscellaneous stuff. And then we have the product shelf. So lots of stuff to come, lots of content, lots of reviews. Oh yeah, and also the panels. These came out a lot better than I thought they would. They're really cool. So I bought these panels. I think they were just a pack of 3 canvases in Michaels, and then I just took a bunch of tape and taped up these triangle lines and just a bunch of random triangles, and then spray painted over it with a tint spray. It wasn't an actual spray paint, because spray paint would have been a much fuller color. It was a tint, so it gave this kind of like faded look on the color, which came out really cool. So I really like that, and that's kind of how it turned out. So that adds to like the teal color. Yeah, that's the official tour right there. That's all I've got for right now. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video and enjoyed the setup tour. And I just wanted this to be a new JDTechGear 2.0 to show a new and improved version of the channel. I will be getting rid of this mic. There's a faint ringing noise in it, so if you hear that in the post-production or the final version of this video, I'm sorry. I'm getting a new mic. So it's going to be all changed up and higher quality. So sorry about that in the meantime. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Remember, if you want to see more videos like this one, consider subscribing, becoming part of the Tech Junkie family. I'll catch you in the next one.